Homecoming is a happy one for Monarch Nation. Ted Alexander, Andy Mishaw here at Cornblau Field at SP Ballard Stadium, reflecting on a 24-21 win over Appalachian State. Huge game in the league, huge game for the Monarchs.
Yeah, they needed this coming off, two really tough road trips, coming back home, two ugly performances, and they got one back under their belt that felt pretty good.
Early on, it was the Monarchs creating turnovers with Ryan Ramey thwarting a Mountaineer drive, and that happened later in the first half as well, where the Monarch defense came up big.
Yeah, a couple of big picks, one of them in the end zone, and the Monarchs got some turnovers going. They felt pretty good. Defense played very well today. They tackled better than they have probably since Virginia Tech or Coastal Carolina, where they just played coverage, came up and made tackles, and made App State earn everything that they got.
And this little Colton Joseph to Travian Hargrove jump pass thing seems to be working okay. 80 yards earlier in the season, 70 yards Saturday.
It's so hard. It's so hard for the linebackers to not bite that because he does run it so often. So when they see him run up a couple of steps, they're triggering. They're going downhill, and the next thing you know, they're doing that, and the ball's past them, and he's gone.
Monarchs had a 10-0 lead in this thing, led 10-7 at halftime, and you're thinking, uh-oh, second half coming up. Where's the Twilight Zone music? But no, it was the Monarchs that controlled the play on the field and on the scoreboard in the third quarter.
Yeah, the third quarter was big. They came out, defense got to stop, offense comes down, gets right back in position. Now, obviously, there are things that need to be cleaned up. We missed 3 field goals, 3 out of 4 field goals. That stuff can be cleaned up mechanically. You know, he'll take a look at it and see what's going on. But they didn't lose control when things got a little bit iffy for them. They had a turnover late, deep in the end zone. App came back and scored, but they stayed with it, and they didn't lose it. They didn't fight and struggle against the quicksand and sink deeper. Let's
not forget the recovery of the onside kick by Ja'Cory Thomas, as great a grab as he had all day, and he had a good day.
Yeah, he did, and that's tough. I mean, that was about as good a kick as you can have on an onside kick. That thing bounced perfectly, and he just went up and got it. Had no thought at all to his body as he goes up with a stampede of Mountaineers coming down on him. He just goes up, makes the grab, and says, let's get on.
When the final gun sounded, the Monarchs had themselves a 24-21 win over App State here on Homecoming Saturday, and everybody got out of here before dark. Not bad. For Andy Mishaw, I'm Ted Alexander for Monarch Media.